Hello, here's another video about other ways to create p5.js projects other than the now deprecated, out of service, so to speak, p5.js desktop editor. But don't worry, soon, when I have more gray hair, I will be here in a video, hopefully with the creator of what's the upcoming p5.js web editor to show you that and how you can make p5.js project with this new editor that's come out soon. But while I'm here in this video, I'm going to show you two wonderful projects made by the Processing Foundation community. And one is called OpenProcessing. So OpenProcessing is actually a p5.js web editor. And it's a project that's been around for a while, created by Sinan Ashioglu. And I apologize, Sinan, if I did pronounce your last name correctly. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of comments here about how I botched that. But Sinan originally created OpenProcessing as a way to share processing sketches, which are Java applets. And he recently launched a new design. I should really have Sinan come in and present this sometime on the channel. And so it's a great way that you can quickly mock up a p5.js sketch in the browser and then have it to share. So the only thing that I've done before making this video is go to openprocessing.org itself and sign up for an account. So I actually signed up for, I already had an account, but I signed up for a new one just for this YouTube channel called Coding Train. And so once you've signed up for an account and go to your page, you can make a profile and do all that kind of stuff that I'm sure you can figure out. But really what I'm interested in is the fact that making a sketch is as easy as this button, create a sketch. So let's make a sketch, create a sketch. So now I have a sketch, and the font's a little small, but I can zoom into it. You can see it's a very simple sketch. It just did an automatic template for me. I can obviously add lots of code and do different things. And I can, just to do something, I'm going to change the background to a slightly purplish color. I'm going to play it to see how it looks. And you can see here's my sketch. It's filling the background with one color, and it's drawing a lot of ellipses. How do I get out of this now? There, so I have to go up to the top, and then a little menu appears. And what I want to do is, this button looks like this button will go back to the code. So now I'm back to the code. This button will go back to the sketch, okay? Then I can also hit save, and then I can give it a name like Coding Train. And I am on the YouTube's train, choo-choo. And then you interact with the mouse. And then I can do is hit submit. And here we go. I have my Coding Train p5.js sketch. And I have this link, which I can send to anybody to share so that they can see it and use it as well. So that is a really quick way also to create sketches in the browser through an online site like OpenProcessing and share those sketches instantly. So that's one. Let me go. I'm just going to do two in one video. That's what I'm doing. So another way that you can do p5.js sketches is you can actually go and get processing. Now, processing is a project that's been around since 2001. It's a Java-based platform. You do a lot of videos that use processing, and if you watched my intro to p5.js, I kind of referenced the relationship between processing and p5.js. They're sibling projects, part of the Processing Foundation. So if you go to processing.org, and you go to download, you can get to a download page where you can download the processing desktop application for your particular operating system. Now, what this is meant for you to do is then write processing code and run desktop applications. But it so happens that Ben Fry and Fathom Information Design, Ben Fry being one of the creators of processing, created a mode for the processing editor. So let me open the processing editor. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. And normally would expect you to write your Java code in here, your processing code, and run it and that sort of thing. But over here up in the top right corner, you'll see there's this little box that says Java. And you notice I can switch to Android and Python. Now those won't necessarily be there by default. Those are modes that I've added through this add mode option. They're ways of using processing to write code in a different language for an Android application or for writing your code in Python. I'm going to add another mode. It's going to open up this window, and this is the one that I want. p5.js mode adds a simple editor for p5.js code by Fathom Information Design. So now I'm going to install that. I'm going to wait for it to download. That's the song. It's the downloading song. I'm really excited. There, and now it's ready. And I can hit remove, and now I should be able to go and switch to p5.js. And look at this. It redid my window. It gave me a little setup and draw. I even have an index.html file, and I can say create canvas 400, 400. I can say background 200, 0, 255, and then I can draw a circle here where the mouse is to do my first sketch, and I can hit run, and then it goes to the browser and opens it up. And once again here, if I want to look at the results, if I want to see what's happening in the console, just like I showed in my brackets tutorial, if I want to see any print statements, I've got to look at the JavaScript console in the browser. So I can get to that by saying View, Developer, JavaScript console, or I can use a keyboard shortcut to open that up and close it. Okay, so those are two other ways that you can make p5.js sketches. You can use the brackets editor, which I showed in a previous video, and in this video I've shown you OpenProcessing and the processing p5.js mode. So if you have questions or trouble with these things, please write it in the comments, and I look forward to hearing what you end up making, and hopefully you enjoy using these tools. Goodbye.